Second free throw good. They still haven't missed from the free throw line.
10 of 10.
Lebanon now trailing by 3, and the Blue Devils will bring it down. Third quarter coming to a close, 36-33.
Lebanon with only 7 points in the third quarter. Riverdale with a lot more.
Dixon for 3 from the left side. Won't go. Rebound. And here's a 2-on-2 break. Riverdale. They'll call Dawkins, and it'll send Savannah back to the free throw line.
That's Vern's third.
This will be 2. A 2-shot foul. 40 seconds to play in the third. Blue Devils haven't had a good third quarter offensively. What have they got? 7 points?
Savannah just made that 11 straight free throws for Riverdale.
Savannah at the line. Riverdale trying to ruin Lebanon's homecoming. Second free throw is good. That's a dozen in a row without a miss for Riverdale. They'll bring it down. Blue Devils working offensively. Dawkins on the right wing. Backs it out. Can't get the shot away. Here's Archie Grooms. Grooms powers to the board. No good. Rebound fought for. And finally pulled down by Riverdale. They use all that height under there to come up with a basketball. And Miller will bring it across. Dawkins will pick him up at midcourt. Lebanon trailing by 5. Don't need to trail anymore. Dawkins.
4.
Is called for the foul. It will not be a shooting foul, but
it's Vern's 4th.
It is his 4th. Savannah will make the inbounds toss. Dawkins will check out. Cross will come in.
A host of Warriors.
Lions will come back in as they try to add to that 5-point lead with 12 seconds remaining here in the third. Blue Devils have been outscored big time in the third period. England gets it to Lyons. Lyons moves out of a double team, goes to the left. He's going to try to go one-on-one here. His long jumper for 3 is off, no good. It's tapped in, but they wave it off.
19-7, the score in the third period for Riverdale.
England tapped that in, but the shot came after the buzzer. It's 38-33. The Blue trails by 5 at the end of 3 in 30 seconds. We'll be back with the 4th and last one.
Line in this game, Clyde, Lebanon, 0%. Of course, they've only attempted 1.
The whole ball game, we've only shot 1 free throw.
Yep, Jeff Dixon on a follow-up free throw after a shot that he made and then was fouled on. He missed the extra point attempt there. And Lebanon 0 for 1 from the stripe. Riverdale a dozen of a dozen, 12 of 12.
Well, that'd make a lot of difference. They've hit 12 of 12. We're 0 for 1. That means that only 26 of their 38 points have come from the field.
And all 33 of ours have.
Right.
If you don't,
Riverdale will have the ball to open the fourth quarter, and Harris is back in. Will make the inbounds toss. Does so to England. England lobs it over to Harris. Harris with it out front. Comes to England. England walked. Shovel to feet. England, I think, getting a little frustrated because he's not scoring, and he tried to do a little something there that couldn't be done and shuffle the feet.
He only has 2 points, and both of those came from the stripe.
Cross will move over the timeline with the basketball for the Blue Devils. Bounce pass to B.J. Hughes, who got bumped and almost fell. Hughes taken away. Perkins comes up with it down on the baseline. And here's Hughes with a 2-on-1 break. LeBron Hughes blocked by Boyce. And now we'll get the foul.
Oh, that's bull.
Boy, that was a late call.
Can you hear the Boo Birds, folks? They're here.
Ain't nobody too happy with that one.
If I wasn't supposed to be objective, I'd join in. That was a horrible call.
Lions free throw. Good. It's 13 in a row for him.
Well, maybe that'll be the unlucky end.
Morris will check out now, and Donald will come in. Or is that Moore? It's Moore, I think.
Yeah, Moore.
LeBron Lions can make it a 7-point lead, and does. They've hit 14 in a row. From the free throw line without a miss. Cross bringing it down court for the Blue Devils, who need a basket. They go to Hughes on the right wing. Hughes cuts in the middle. His little jumper is blocked, but Hughes will get it back. Bounce pass to Donald. Powers it up and in. Boy, did we need that. Andrew Donald powered it up and in, and it's a 5-point game. 7:07 to play. Blue Devils trying to get something going. Lions double team, gets it out to Harris. Perkins is wide open behind everybody. Harris on the right wing, kicks it left side to Lyons. Lyons drives, his jumper is off the glass and good.
Well, Lebanon just looking flustered out there right now.
Blue
Nobody
Devil
really knows
defense
where
has
to go.
just not showed up here in the second half. They played fantastic in the first half, and it went south. I don't know what happened. Hughes with it out front. Hughes behind a screen. Here's a long three by Hughes. Off, no good. Rebound, Riverdale, and I don't think that's a shot. Perkins with a lay. He missed it on the other end, but he gets his rebound and puts it back. Good ball movement by Riverdale, and they're looking good right now, and the Blue Devils are down by 9. At one time, we led by 13. Left side cross to Hughes over on the left wing to Cross out front. Riverdale got Lebanon covered up defensively, as Lebanon did them in the first half. Hughes looks for somebody, gets it to Donald. Donald to Cross on the right wing. Cross will bring it out front and set the offense. Cross going to be bumped and fouled by Lyons, and that's his 4th.
Yep. Well, John Boyce has 4 for Lebanon, as does Vern Dawkins, and LeBron Lyons now with 4 for Riverdale.
Lyons going to check out.
Jeremy Moore takes a seat for Lebanon. Who came back in? Dawkins. Hughes will sit down as well.
Cross will make the inbounds pass play for the Blue Devils, who need a big bucket right now. They get it into Donald to Dixon over on the right side. Well, they've had Dixon under wraps this ball game. Dixon trying to drive, goes all the way down. Blocked, foul. Dixon will go to the free throw line.
Perkins gets called for that one. That's his 2nd. So Jeff Dixon to the line for the Blue Devils. He is the one who missed the only free throw Lebanon's attempted tonight. He gets 2 here.
Dixon for 2, and boy, do the Blue Devils need them. Number 1 is good.
Well,
and Jeff Dixon will have another.
At least we're 50% now from the free throw line.
44-36, they cut the lead to 8. With 5:37 to go. And you wonder if the Blue Devils have a run in them here.
Hopefully.
Dixon's 2nd free throw is good. And it's a 7-point ball game. In the backcourt, here's Lyons. One-on-one with Boyce. Spins in the middle. Turnaround jumper is no good, and they call Boyce.
No, they call it against Riverdale.
Oh, they do? What do they call a push-off?
I think they called a walk.
Must have called a walk, because if they called a push-off on Lyons, that would have been 5. Dixon on the wing on the right side. Kicks it out to Cross. He's open for 3. Won't go. Boyce has got the rebound. Boyce spins. His jumper is good. Boyce hits a fadeaway, and the Blue Devils are back in it. 44-39. Lebanon making a little run, exciting the crowd to get it to Riverdale. And England will have it. Long feed to Lyons. Lyons bringing it down, and here's a jam on the other end by Perkins. Perkins with a jam, stopped the bleeding. It's a 7-point game, 46-39. Dawkins out front. Dawkins to Dixon over on the right wing. To Boyce, top of the key. Boyce with a long 3. Got it! Boyce hit it. And it's 46-42. The Blue pulls within 4.
3rd of the night from downtown.
Here's Harris working against Cross. Harris bringing it out. Almost threw it away. They go to England over on the left side. Get it out to Lyons. He's their offense here in this ball game. Lyons left side to England. England back to Lyons in front. They're in no hurry. They got a 4-point lead with 4:15 to go. Here's Harris for 3. Comes inside, goes off to Perkins. Here's England on the left wing to Onwu. Back outside to Harris. Harris kicks it out, and here's a 3 from the left side. Won't go. Rebound. Lebanon steals it, but it goes off Blue Devils out of bounds. Perkins had his hand on it. Lebanon knocked it out. It'll give it to Riverdale underneath their basket.
Well, it went off Dawkins' knee.
B.J. Hughes and Archie Grooms coming in. Donald will come out for Lebanon. Lions will make the inbounds pass play. Looks for somebody, gets it out to England. Cross-court pass to Harris. Harris goes left side to Lyons. Lyons back to Harris. Harris double team, gets it to Lyons over on the left wing. Lyons for three. Won't go, air ball.
England
and
was
standing on the out of bounds line was England, so Lebanon will get the ball, and Cross might have helped him just a little bit.
They're chanting air ball, and Riverdale wants time, as do we. 30 seconds and we'll be back. Riverdale's up by just 4, 46-42.
Have cut a 9-point lead down to 4. 46-42. It's still anybody's ball game right now. 3:36 to play. Lebanon will have the ball in the backcourt, and if they can score this trip down, it would really make things interesting. Dawkins dribbling it down. Comes left side to B.J. Hughes. Hughes with it to Boyce. Top of the key. Boyce from downtown. In and out. No good. Boy, that one went all the way down and then popped back out. Left side. Lyons will dribble it across for Riverdale. 46-42. Riverdale going to spread the court. They're sliding England behind everybody. Blue Devils better watch him back there at the back door. England along the baseline. Can't get the shot away. Brings it back in front to Lyons. Lyons hooked and fouled by Dixon, and that's the 7th team foul, I believe. It will send Lyons to the free throw line. That was not the thing to do.
Well, it's only Dixon's second personal, but you're absolutely right, Clyde. You don't want to put that 7th foul on the board. Let Riverdale try to expand this lead with the clock stop.
Well, it was a reaching foul. You don't want to make those kind.
Oh!
That one went around and around and around and around and around and down. So that's 15 in a row they've hit without a miss from the free throw line. 3:01 to play.
Miss it.
5-point game. Now 16 in a row they've hit without a miss, and the Blue Devils will try to bring it down and try to get something going here. They trail by 6, 48-42. Dawkins around the timeline. Looks. Cross-court pass goes to Dixon. Dixon bringing it back in front to Dawkins. Dawkins to Dixon on the right side. Behind the screen. Dixon with a long three. Won't go. Boyce had the rebound. Perkins will dig it out of there for Riverdale. Kick out pass. And the Blue Devils need a defensive stop right here, big time. Lions out front. And they get it. Here's Dawkins with a steal. Going to go all the way in for the layup. Boy, was that a big play by the little big man. 48-44. 2:17 to play. Lions with it in the backcourt. Goes to the right. Drops it down in the corner to England. England, Lebanon took it away. But England didn't take the shot. Tried to give it up to Perkins. And Lebanon gets a hand in there. 48-44. Blue Devils with a chance to inch closer. They go to B.J. Hughes over on the left wing. Archie Grooms, top of the key, looks for somebody. Archie back to Hughes, left side to Dawkins, and Lebanon will set up the offense, trailing by 4, 48-44. Dawkins bounce past Dixon on the wing to the right. Boyce for three, he walked. No, they say somebody pushed somebody underneath, so Lebanon will have the ball.
Who was it? 33,
33 is Onwu.
He hasn't been much of a presence tonight. That was his first foul, and he only has 4 points.
Shoving it some Blue Devil under there, away from the basketball. Inbounds play goes to Archie Grooms, back outside to Dixon. Boyce out of the corner for three. Yes! And it's a 1-point game. 48-47 as Boyce hits from the corner. 1:30 to play. Lions left side to England. England and a steal, but now Lebanon comes up with it. Here's Dixon. Dixon all the way under. Layup is no good. Tap is good. Archie Grooms. And the Blue Devils lead 49-48. Boy, this gym is alive now.